Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
Okay, break.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get it. Check out.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Robinson on the inside give. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 40-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And he's out of bounds after a nice pickup to the 10. They strike for 23 yards. And the Commanders will have a first. Here's Robinson up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Staying with Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Okay, ready?
Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points.
Let's go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Has it down close. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll throw it from his own end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 10-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready.
They'll send him over right.
Let go.
Here's Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get the game's first points here in the second. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Here's Darnold to throw. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Offense up to the line fast. From the 17. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Vikings trailing in the early going. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. To throw, here's Darnold. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Jones has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Get it.
On first down, here's Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is ahead for about 5. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off. Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Daniels from the pistol. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Come on. Set, go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Able to find Jones. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 5. Hutchinson reels it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up. He'll throw it yet again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And the Commanders take possession of the football.